Hillary Clinton's Benghazi hearing, as promised, was full of fireworks.
You said from the beginning, we want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Why don't we just put the entire transcript out there and let the world see it? What do you have to hide?
But not because of the former Secretary of State.
Why don't you
I'd like
want
to have all of them released.
The survivor?
It's because the hearings have become a political battlefield, with some Democrats thinking the GOP is on a witch hunt, not a fact-finding mission.
You are running for president and with high poll numbers, and that's why we're here.
Chairman Trey Gowdy, a Republican from South Carolina, tried to contain the fallout by insisting the committee he was leading wasn't political, and he even arranged for Clinton to be privately sworn in.
Madam Secretary, not a single member of this committee signed up to investigate you or your email.
Yet the hearing, that lasted more than 11 hours, still fell into partisan bickering on both sides.
There was a fraction of emails with work-related information sent to government officials on their personal accounts.
I'm sorry, but what does this have to do with what happened in Benghazi?
Of course.
When are we going to get there?
Because we want the record so we can get to the truth. And maybe if the gentleman from Washington would have shown up for more than just 1 hour of one interview, he might know a little more about the situation as well and the lack of getting the record.
Republicans focused on her emails, specifically those from her friend Sid Blumenthal, who would often send her links to articles and information about Libya.
Who Chris Stevens had access to is one issue. Who had access to you and for what is another issue.
The overwhelming sense that I get from the Republican side of the aisle is they seem to be arguing somehow that Sidney Blumenthal had access to while Ambassador Stevens did not. Do you think that that's an accurate statement?
Of course not, Congresswoman. You know, you didn't need my email address to get my attention.
Ambassador Stevens did not have your personal email address. We've established that.
Yes, that's right.
Did he have your cell phone number?
Nobody had the 24-hour number of the state operations in the State Department that can reach me 24/7.
Yes, ma'am. Did he have your fax number?
He had the fax number of the State Department.
Did he have your home address?
No, I don't think any ambassador has ever asked me for that.
Did he ever stop by your house?
No, he did not, Congressman.
Mr. Blumenthal had each of those and did each of those things.
But in the end, the hearing didn't produce much new information. Trey Gowdy was not able to keep the hearings elevated above the political fray.
So I don't know what we want from you. Do we want to badge you over and over again until you get tired, until we do get the gotcha moment that he's talking about? We're better than that.
And Hillary Clinton seemed to weather what will likely be her last testimony before Congress.
It is deeply unfortunate that something as serious as what happened in Benghazi could ever be used for partisan political purposes.